And hello everybody and welcome back to... Still waiting on Neil.
Honorbound? Redemption of the New Guard?
Yes,
There we go.
Neil knows where he is.
Good! And he's been doing more rolls with a banner. Actually no, sorry, that's my roll 20 being behind. Anyway, doesn't matter.
No.
My roll 20 was like scrolled up.
Gotcha.
You guys are in the city and Lucille is going
City. We're in the
sorry,
backwards,
in the village. It's actually the closest village to the city.
fucking town of Zini.
Wait, who said anything about sheep fucking?
That's what Chucky described all these towns as.
Animal husbandry does not mean that. You know what?
Oh wait, I thought you were joking, Ryan. Animal husbandry is like taking care of animals.
Yeah. Yes, I know what animal.
Okay, all right. Well, I didn't know if you took it too far. I got lost. I got confused.
Sorry, am I not supposed to imagine what goes on behind closed marital doors?
That's why they're closed, for you not to see. Anyway,
Okay.
you go through the rabble and you see this man sitting on what seems to be like a small wooden podium, but pretty like just only 3 feet tall. So it's not that tall up, and he's just preaching to the crowd. From the pieces you get, he's literally screaming, but everybody else is hooting and cheering. You get something like, "End to the suppression of the nobles! Taxes should be paid by everybody!" And you just hear like parts of his speech as he talks about equality and justice. And in just a couple of minutes, the crowd starts to disperse to the side of a couple of guards dressed in what seems to be white and gold armor, with a circle on their like a white, so seemingly silver circle on their armor as an emblem. And they just take the man away with screaming. There's about 6 of them. Do you want to interfere in this, or do you just you're just a watcher? They take him away screaming. People start throwing stuff at them until they start taking out their actually they already have them the halberds out and kind of like thump people in the heads with their back ends. Like
When shit starts to hit the fan, I'm gonna get away from the crowd and join Kang on the outskirts.
it seems that like the guards are dealing with this as if this was something very regular. Like there's a weird commonplace feel of this event, as if not even the crowd itself is very much ignited. Neither are the guards.
Just going through the motions.
My sort of town.
Okay, and that's what you see.
So did the guards arrest the
guards
preacher?
arrest him and start taking him like
Abuse
towards the
and
building in the
arrest.
city.
And then, does anyone get... Nothing serious happens? They
Nothing serious
crowd
seems to happen now.
feigns protest, and the guards crowd control, and no one gets hurt.
Well, they start moving. You go back to Kang. They're not out of vision yet, so they're still moving like on the road. They're going to a building. You're not quite sure what the building is.
Cool. I turn to Lucille and go, "Where are we going?"
We're heading south. Maybe to Jade Run if I can take care of my business there. If not, we may need to head all the way to Trestor.
What is your business?
I have merchandise to sell. Here's your daily wage, and I hand you a gold coin.
Okay, so as
Paid
you
me today.
I did already pay you today? Okay, I guess
No.
I paid...
I guess
wait.
you did not. I don't
Did I?
know.
I don't either. If I did, it was before the break.
I accept your gold.
Whatever.
as you accept gold, you hear the rabble starting to go even higher as you see a couple of actually not a couple, but almost close to a dozen, several dark cloaked figures on the sides of the houses, shooting down at the guards.
They're shooting bows at the guards.
They are shooting
Okay.
arrows, not bows, at the guards.
Well, I mean, they're firing their bows.
Yes, they're firing their bows.
I intercede myself between the bowman and Lucille, raise my shield, and say, "Get back! Get back!"
They're about like maybe 100, maybe even a bit more in front of you. As like you've been interacting as they've been moving on towards this building, and these guards, just a couple of them. Let me see exactly what happens.
Lucille, do you get back?
Lucille, do you get back?
Yeah, sure. Aren't they? I figured we were already out of.
You are like already out. But
I mean, yeah.
he's
like
like
I
100.
mean,
Yeah. I get. Yeah, sure. I mean, I get behind Kang's shield, but I
most
think we're
of
like
the
100
arrows
feet away
hit,
from.
and 2 of the guards go down, and as
What?
2 of the
How many arrows are fired?
12.
Wow.
Yeah, as I said, a dozen archers, like 6 and 6 on the sides. And after that, you see just people with cudgels coming from the crowd that kind of followed this whole procession, starting to beat at the guards. And one of them like grabs the preacher and starts running.
I don't think we're interceding. I think Kang and I are just.
No, I'm just rolling
Nope.
to see what the cudgels do. So the cudgels, most of them don't hit, but they're basically the cannon fodder for this guy to drag the other one away. And in a couple of minutes, this whole dies away. There's 4 dead guards out of the 6. 2 of them are still alive. There's about 10, maybe 12 villagers dead on the ground, and the archers on the walls are nowhere to be seen.
The villagers that were dead were.
Or the ones with the
cudgels?
cudgels.
Okay.
Maybe not all of them.
And what happened to the?
So the man,
preacher?
the preacher, was taken to an alleyway, and that's the last you saw of him. He was taken to an alleyway about 2 streets from where you are to the right.
Chucky keeps
Mistress,
throwing out
where
these
should
quest
we go?
leads, but I'm not sure if we're gonna bite.
It's like throwing. I'm gonna see how lucky am I. Am I gonna catch a fish net? Am I gonna catch a needlefish? Am I gonna catch a lionfish?
Mistress, what shall we do?
I got 7 HP. I don't think I want to get involved in this shit. Well, that was strange. Seems like we've stumbled into some local political dispute.
It's best we stay away from it if we are trying to get to Jade Run and sell your merchandise.
I agree. Shall we carry on?
Yes,
I'll take a-
mistress.
I'll take a peek down the alley. Is it on our way west?
It's on your way west, yeah. It's like, as I said, like 2 streets from where you are. Take a peek down the alleyway and you see like a couple of, you see just a couple of people kind of like covering up, you don't know really what, with a couple of trash, like just putting trash, piling trash in a certain spot.
Yeah, looks like a secret entrance to their underground resistance headquarters. Cool. Out of town.
Okay, out of town. You just walk out of, and as you kind of walk, people give you an eye. The guards that are still alive kind of make to talk to you, but they see your friend, your companion, and they
So
don't
wait,
do
there's-
anything.
There were 6 guards.
2 of
They
them
had a
are
guy
still alive.
arrested. They just got attacked. 4 of them died. Instead of like tending to their fallen companions or worrying about their escaped prisoner,
They're not worrying about their escaped
Strong
prisoners. It seems like they're asking people, they're giving rewards to people in the town if they help them find the culprits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I ignore and I keep walking out of town.
Okay,
I follow.
you guys get out of town. Let us change our music back to Overland with Oxes. There we go. I have to.
Lucille's not particularly passionate about these sorts of issues.
Don't have to give any
If anything,
explanation.
maybe I was slightly rooting for the resistance, but I'm not about to put myself in the middle of other people's squabbles.
Okay, so you guys continue on going down to Twin Oak. This is the same amount, like in the journey. You wake up, you continue on going to Twin Oak. You see, encounter actually nothing much, but a couple of traders and hawkers and peddlers on their way, but nothing much. And you get to Twin Oak that night at about 2 a.m.
Okay. I sleep in the river again.
Twin Oak looks like a slightly larger city, huh?
It's a slightly larger city, yeah. It's kind of... This is getting bigger. This is like a small city size.
And if I don't get interrupted in the night, I second wind in the morning and I'm at full HP.
You bastard.
People eye you. It seems like the guards actually do keep a very close eye on you, but nobody acts against you. Like, you keep to yourself and they don't seem to interact with you at all.
I kind of just stare at people as they walk past. If they look at me or whatever, just taste the air with my tongue.
Okay, so Lucille, go on.
I'll get an in-room, hopefully near the river.
Okay, you get an in-room. Do you go to a fancy one, or do you go to just any in-room you can find?
I'll go to a nice one if I can find one.
Okay, as
Proximity to the river preferred.
Small city. You can find an in-room. Yeah, definitely one close right with a great view to this to the surrounding forest and the what do you call it, the river there. One sec.
Can I see Kang getting racially profiled?
Yep. What do you expect? You're in a medieval world. In a fantasy medieval world. What do you expect? Not racism? Equality?
Mistress.
Wait,
I take it this is the next morning, right?
This
I
is
don't
the
know. How
next
much
one.
was my in-room?
1 silver and... sorry, 5 silver and 5 copper.
And I will break a gold. I assume I can get change.
Yeah, you can get change.
Alright, and I sleep and wake up and find Kang.
Awkwardly sitting in the hallway again.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up before her, and I know it, and she's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go on. Mistress.
Mistress,
Yes, Kang?
are you ready to go?
Yes, indeed. Here's your gold.
Thank you.
Okay, he gives you the gold, and you continue on your way towards Jade Run. Okay, so you guys travel on the way to Jade Run.
Is it still raining?
No. No, the rain stopped like the morning you woke after that.
Okay.
Okay. You actually the road is pretty dead to like between Twin Oak and Jade Run. Twin Oak and Jade Run. You've seen like peddlers and traders before, but now it seems you don't see much. Just 2 or 3 live souls just walking the road. That's about it. You get to Jade Run that night. Again, same 2-3 a.m.
Okay. Unless there's anything particularly interesting going on, I think we just call it a night and meet up in the morning.
Yes. Yeah, same deal. I try and find a decent inn.
Okay.
I think I'll deal with my
at the
business.
gates of Jade Run, the guards do stop Kang. So,
As I'm entering Jade Run,
yeah, this is not getting in.
stand aside, scum.
How many guards are there?
The town is walled. There's a small like stone wall around the town. There's 2 guards in the front, and there's a couple of guards in the watchtowers above.
Does he stand aside?
No, he doesn't. He stands in front there. You're not getting in, Abomination. Not in my town. Go back from the mud-ridden hole you came from.
I get really close to him. In his face.
Do you have a list of races that are not allowed in this town? Ask the guard.
This one. We've encountered these ones before. No fellow creatures. Can't risk one getting inside.
Are there lizard men up here? I thought there weren't.
On the
There
king's
are no
over.
lizard men in these parts.
There were before. My grandpa told me about them. How they used to raid people, raided villages. Before the king's guard got rid of them. He smiles, like, very menacingly at you. He, like, arches two fingers, and you hear, like, cock of crossbows.
I let out a sigh. I suppose you will have to wake up your liege lord then. He's not going to be happy with you. And I produce a signet ring from my bag. And I say, I am Lady Lucille of House Blythe. And I show him the signet ring. I say, go on then. Fetch your lord. Let's get this dealt with.
Give me a persuasion check. And give me an advantage there.
D20, D1, 12, double 12.
Okay. Okay, so...
And actually...
Gone?
Well, in full disclosure, I mean, no one knows this, but except out of character, the signet ring is a fake.
Yeah, there's no...
So
no reason
I'm
why this
actually
guy
not
would know.
noble. So I don't know. My deception is the same as my persuasion, but
Yeah. So this guy just looks you up and down, quite doubtful. Looks again, this wizard man, and
I
says,
said, "This creature is my guard. He may look unsavory, but he is loyal and as strong as he looks."
I will eat your flesh from your bones if you do not let me pass.
He might unless I stop him, and I shrug.
"You can pass, but if I hear you making any trouble, I'll come for you personally. You're gonna be a pincushion for our morning bow training."
Yes, yes. You have my name. You can find me if there are any complaints. Come, Kang. Put your fangs away.
I do not have fangs.
And I walk past the guards with a little... I straighten up a little bit, and put on my nobility walk, and strut past.
Okay.
I'm not a dragon. I have told you before. I'm a lizard man.
Lizards have fangs, don't they?
Lizards don't have fangs.
Oh, you're right. They just got little, like, bony nubs, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk inside. People eye you. The guards eye you weirdly. There's no much people in town. Again, it's like 2 a.m. And yeah, you go onwards into into town, and you find yourself a inn to sleep at. And Kang, do you walk outside of the walled area to get into go to
Oh,
the
wait.
river?
Hold on a second. My persuasion is actually higher than my... My persuasion should have been +5.
Yeah, but
my
you roll
expertise.
a deception there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That was,
So,
my deception is +3, my persuasion is +5.
Yeah, so the roll is correct.
Yeah.
so Chucky, Twin Oaks does not actually encompass any of the river within the walled
Jade
area.
Run. You're in Jade Run now.
Sorry, Jade Run does not encompass any of the river within its walled area.
No.
Oh, so he didn't even need to get in through the gate.
No, but like,
Yeah, well, I mean, after walking with you,
he usually goes in, sees what, and you're in, and then goes to the river. That's
yeah,
what's been
this
happening in
time,
this whole place.
since I guess I'll try and go to the river and find a wall, because I'll just like walk in the direction of the river,
You'll find
find a wall there, and go, and turn to the nearest person. And go,
Tell me how to get beyond this stone building.
If I... Do I realize that there's a wall here? Am I still with Kang, or
No,
we departed?
no, because you depart. This is what always happens. You go on to your inn. If you want to do anything special, just feel free to tell me. But you go to your inn. He sees what inn. He goes to his river.
Yeah, I think unless I would connect the dots that he's not going to be able to get to his river. Whatever. Yeah, I'll get my inn room, and he's probably on his own at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so he looks at you, sees the face with. Man, what's wrong with your face? Where's it?
How do I get
shut up.
beyond the wall?
Go through the damn gate! Take your hands off me, Rapper!
I don't have my hands on him. Not
Yeah.
putting my hands on him. I'm just.
He just backs away. He starts backing away. Go away before I get what you have. You people shouldn't be
turn around,
around into the city.
Completely ignoring the creature and head back towards
Creature.
the inn.
Okay.
And then I curl up into a little ball outside in the dirt. If I can find like some bushes to hide underneath, or maybe if there's like a stable, I'll go hide like in the hay or something.
Freak out the horses.
Yeah, I mean, I go and try and find some like nice, cool, damp place to bed down for the night.
Okay, so you can find like a puddle somewhere near the stables. You can sleep somewhere there in the hay maybe.
Yeah, in the hay would be preferable.
You can find it's a pretty big town. You can find like a more shady inn where there's already a drunken stable keeper.
No, I mean,
boy.
I try and find something directly near the inn that Ryan's at. I'll find the most cover possible within.
So the most cover possible where Ryan is sleeping is maybe an alleyway. Because
So I didn't catch any of that.
the most
There's an
cover,
alley.
the alley, because the stable there is actual indoors.
Yeah, well then I just snuggle into the alleyway and curl down to go to bed.
Okay, so you sleep for how much?
The whole night?
No, because usually you get up early and.
I mean, I always get up with sunlight.
Okay, so you sleep. Get up, Ryan. Do you sleep in? Do you wake
I'll be
up
getting
early?
up extra early, actually, and getting a bath drawn.
Okay.
How much does my inn cost this night?
So this is in the city. Do you go to a fancy inn again? Have you gone to a
Sure.
fancy inn? Okay.
Sure.
So that's one gold per night.
Okay. And I assume the bath comes with it?
The bath comes with it. The food comes with it.
Yeah. Cost
There is an extra
Actually, one-
cost if you want a
one-
private butter.
private butler?
It's just like a boy, basically. They just call them a butter. It's
I
a
don't
boy
want
that
a
does
boy.
it.
Why do you keep offering me boys when I come to these inns? What world do we live in? All right.
Maybe Chucky's accent's from Thailand.
I'm writing that down on the list. I'm gonna read it out at the end.
Yeah. So I get bathed first thing in the morning, and I will put on my set of fine clothes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, you put on a set of fine clothes. So
I think I will pay for the inn room for the next night so that I can, so that I'll leave my stuff here today.
So you get down to pay for your, and you got up extra early. Somewhere near this point, Kang walks in.
Yeah.
Like, as always, you walk in like in the hallway, and you see.
I was trying to get up particularly early so that I could get myself cleaned and put on my nice clothes.
Yeah, like, it takes some time.
So I think I get
like,
bathed and all this dealt with by the time Kang's up, because he stayed up later than me, fussing with trying to find somewhere to sleep.
That's why I'm giving you like the time to do this and intercept Kang and like him coming in the end and you going down and paying.
Mhm.
Okay, so you see him come
So
in.
then I meet you at the bottom of the inn.
Mistress, are we to sell your merchandise here?
We will see if I can. Yes, I have some business to attend. I do not know if I will need your guard services, but here is your usual pay to keep you on retainer. And I hand him a gold coin.
I blink at you, not understanding a word you just said, and then take your coin.
I look Kang up and down. If I had to guess, do I think that I would look more legit or less legit having a lizard man bodyguard?
Is selling an exotic item, like the one you have, more legit?
Yeah. So I think I'll let Kang follow me around today. We need to get you some fancier clothes. I think people would have less problems if I had you like all dressed up in like golden armor and maybe like on a little leash.
Whoa! Let's not go all the way to the lead.
I'm probably I'm discussing this out loud in front of Kang. I don't know if he gets what I'm
Probably
what I'm
not.
thinking about. But
Kang, how do you see a leash? What in the culture of Kang is a leash?
I don't. I mean, I think there's so much going on. Like, oh, and this armor, and this blah blah blah, and a leash, and the king's just like, I don't understand anything she's talking about.
But she's paying
She's
me.
going to nod.
Okay. So what do you find? What are you looking for in order to sell your box?
I would first like to find some witch or something like that who could help me identify it.
A witch?
I don't know. I mean, a sage.
Like Kamara.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. There's definitely no
Kamara's not
witch.
done.
There's
Not a
definitely
witch,
no,
like
no.
a sage. A sage.
Oh, okay. So
scholarly type.
the only thing you
So-
can find close to a sage is maybe you find a quite big library in Jadwin. Maybe inside is somebody who knows anything about this. Do you walk inside?
Yeah, sure. I will leave Kang at the front door.
Okay, so you walk inside. You're actually surprised. You haven't seen many libraries in your life, and this is quite extensive. It has actually 2 floors, all filled with books. Most of them are in a good condition. It seems like there are actually several people some dressed in the cloaks of acolytes, some just normal people, moving through the rafts of books. Most of the normal people dressed in quite well-off demeanor. They are dressed in like traveling clothes, embroidered traveling clothes. They have jewelry on them. They look like a minor noble or even young people in a.
I'll slide my
house.
signet ring on my finger, and yeah, I'm already wearing my fine clothes, so I probably look like a noble lady as well.
Okay. Are you trying to find the head clerk? What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to find a book?
Sure, I'll find the clerk and I'll ask if he has any sages, if he knows of any sages around that specialize in identification of arcane artifacts.
He looks at you and his eyes go.
And I
Wide-
say that I
wide.
like lean in, and I mean that wasn't like loud enough for people to hear.
Okay.
Kang still doesn't understand what's happening.
I
looks
think you're
at you-
outside of the library.
Yeah, you're
unless
outside.
Unless you
Oh, okay.
want to.
No, it's fine. I'll be outside.
He looks to the sides and says, "Follow me." Wait, quite loudly. Follow me, lady. I have the book that you're talking about.
I follow him.
He takes you through a couple of doors leading to what seems to be a quite messy office.
Yeah. So I've
Well-
left most of my equipment at home. I probably have a single short sword at my waist, and then a couple of daggers stashed in places that most would not notice.
After you get in this messy office, you see just a big leather couch where a man with a very big pointy white beard is standing studying a tome. This man that brought you here does a small nod and like a small curtsy and says, "This is Brother Juan. He has been with us longest. He might be able to help you." Lady
Blythe, Lady Blythe.
Lady
I
Blythe.
extend my hand.
You might want to speak just a bit louder. His healing is not what it used to be.
Are we in a private room?
You are in a private room. Like, you've gone through several doors to get here.
Okay. All right. I take a seat.
The man kind of looks up from his parchment. Yes? How can I help you?
Alright, I've come in possession of a certain box that I believe possesses arcane properties.
I say? Bark? Bark properties? Usually most boxes are made out of wood.
A magic box.
Oh!
Silver.
You shouldn't say that word out loud.
Are you qualified to identify such a thing?
Give it over, let me see it.
I don't have it with me, but I can go get it in just a few minutes.
Why are you here? You should have the... Go get it!
Yes. I just wanted to speak with you first and verify that you can be discreet in such matters, and to confirm your fee, or rather, donation, if you would have it put that way.
At this point, the other crow comes in. Oh, donation is just a meager amount of 50 gold to help us with the upkeep of our very big library, as you can see.
50 gold, I say.
He nods. Yes, our services offered here are quite unique. And our knowledge and knowledge that Brother Juan possesses, well, it is safe to say there are a few books in this library he has not read.
I think you're going to need to elaborate then on what services exactly I'm paying for at a price like that.
If your box cannot be identified, we will give you your money back, but I am sure that you will be happy with the results.
Very well then. I shall return in 15 minutes.
No, we shall be waiting.
I'll hand him 25 gold.
No,
Say-
thank you for your generous donation. It is deeply appreciated.
I'll deal with the rest when I'm back. Let's see. Right. And I run back to my in-room to fetch the box.
Kang, do you see her running outside? Do you
Yeah,
react
I
in any
say,
particular way to
Come,
this?
Kang. And we
Yes, mistress.
And I quickly fall in behind them.
head back to the inn, retrieve my box. I wrap it in a scarf or something so that it's less obvious. Tuck it under my arm and return to the library.
Okay, so you return to the library. The Kirkus sees you, brings you again. Oh, another right book? Oh, sure we find the right one. Just come with me, miss. Says quite loudly for other people to hear. Takes you again to the same place. That you again, Missy? Come on, let me see it.
Right. And I place the silver box on the table and unwrap it for him.
Picks it up. Looks at it. Oh, looks at it up and down, and says, "Yeah, seen one of these before. See?" He points like to the stars with constellation on it, and he says, "That's over on here. You can only open it when it's in the sky. It's the constellation of the wolf."
The wolf. Am I at all familiar with constellations, or I mean, is that like a common?
It's a quite
The Big Dipper,
uncommon.
or is that?
No, it's a very uncommon. You have never heard about it before. It
Kane,
It
did
comes
you follow
up-
me in this time, or did you wait outside?
Yeah, unless you forced me outside, I just followed you in.
Yeah. What did the scholars say when
it
came?
comes up
I guess you're
every
just standing there and nobody cares.
full
Yeah,
moon.
fine.
The cloak you paid him to, he doesn't much care. Like you come with with your guard after you bring just a very valuable item. He doesn't.
And when is so every full moon this constellation will be in the sky?
Nods his head. You can open it then, I think, unless you bash it with something very powerful. You're usually made to last.
Perhaps a jewel encrusted hammer.
Maybe.
When, pray tell, is the next time that this constellation will be in the sky?
3 days from now.
What perfect timing! Is there anything more you can tell me, perhaps of its origin or what might be inside?
Anything might be inside, but usually they've been made a long time ago. You know, before the Inquisition appeared and everything.
The Inquisition? Is this something that I would know of, or?
It's rumors in the streets. It's always been rumors in the streets, especially down south. Like, it's said that after the Fifth Great War, a organization came up to eradicate magic in the world, and that's basically its job.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody actually knows all of it. It's like, you hear about the Inquisition, but it's not like, oh, that's like part of the Inquisition, or that's like, everybody has heard, like the Illuminati, you've heard rumors of it. Maybe it exists, maybe it doesn't, but you're not quite sure.
All right.
Well then.
I don't think I'm aware of any of this stuff, though.
No, at
Pretty
all.
new to this
You
culture.
have absolutely no freaking idea.
Okay.
All right then.
Stand there quietly.
I hand him another 25 gold.
Missy, he catches your arm.
Mm-hmm.
This is dangerous stuff. Take care. I've heard people
reached
Hold on a
his arm.
sec. How come you didn't say that just a few seconds ago when I asked if there was anything else you could tell me about it?
That's what
What's-
he's saying right now. Like,
Yeah,
it's the
what's-
same conversation.
If he grabs her arm, I grab his arm.
No, it's
Kang, it's okay. What do you mean
Let go
by
then.
dangerous?
I've seen people disappear for less than this.
Oh, you mean it's dangerous to be in the possession of magic?
Those
Yes,
things,
yes.
they usually have powerful or valuable things in them. I haven't seen one for hundreds of years.
How? What? Isn't this a human?
Nope. You've just seen his, he's in a full-on cloak. You've just seen, like, part of his face and his, like, beard.
Do I see pointy ears? I like trying to tilt my head to see if I can catch his ears underneath the cloak.
He takes, like, down his skull and you see pointy ears.
He's got a beard, though.
He is part of the wild elves. No, he's part of the wild elves.
Is that like a wood elf, or is this something different?
It's a wood elf, but it's different. It's like elves that have been living in a more savage way than elves normally do because they've been deprived of their society farthest
And
north.
so they started to grow beards.
They just adapted, you know? Like beards keep warm in winter.
Well then, thank you very much, O wise master.
Is this what we've come to do?
Part of it, yes.
Do we get to eat the elf?
No, I'm sorry, Kang. Come, let us go.
Yes, mistress.
Okay,
And I turn and follow her out.
Lucio, can you give me an insight check?
Yes, I can. My insight is mediocre. Ooh.
Okay, so you see the clerk's eye light up like as you go past him, like with a shiny silver box.
It's wrapped up in cloth again.
Yeah, but like he was in the same room again as he was last time, and you guys just turn around, you wrap it in your cloaks, and his eyes go.
Okay,
kinda
so
like-
I slip as I'm walking past him. Yeah, so I will get like uncomfortably close to him and whisper in his ear. I don't think I need to tell you how discreet you need to be, and I will. I think I can do this all in one turn. I can draw a dagger, put it up against like his kidney as I whisper that threat in his ear, and
Give
then use
me-
like my thief cunning action as like a bonus action to resheath it as I walk away.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
R2D20. 17.
You see like sweat pouring down his face, and he nods his head quite fast.
And I nod my head towards Kang as I walk out the door.
Okay, so you walk outside of the
Nod my
library.
head in return and follow. Completely
And-
oblivious to everything that just happened.
I think this is the best point to finish up this week's of Honorbound.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum,
Next
bum.
week, hopefully, we find out what's in the box.
Unless you find an a exceedingly long thing to do, and 3 days don't pass, we might. Okay, so shout outs.
So shoutouts. Well, thank you guys for watching. The first stream back in a while. My internet connection's still pretty fucked up. I was planning on streaming after this, but since my ISP, well, it doesn't matter. I can't stream right now, so I will do that as soon as I can. That's it for me.
All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully, we'll be doing Dicing with Death Wednesday night if Neil's internet is stabilized.
Fingers crossed.
Good luck on
Not,
that.
maybe we can get someone to host or something. We'll see.
Yeah.
Wednesday, what hour are you doing it normally?
Bedtime for you.
Bedtime.
6 p.m. PST.
Oh, no, not gonna happen. That's like AM for me, like very much
Yeah.
AM for me.
Yeah, it is. You'd be up very, very late.
Nope. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully next week we'll have our full party here, so we can deal with all of this. We'll see how that goes. Besides that, my own stuff. My schedule is on my stream, and I stream a lot of D&D and been doing a lot of games recently, survival platformers and RPGs mainly. That's twitch.tv/Chucky616 if you're interested. Give me a follow. And yeah, besides that, hope to see you guys next time on Honorbound for more D&D fun stuff.
Okay. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye bye.